All right, good morning, everyone. We're going to work on the twisted octagon today. Um, it was a bit of it was kind of an odd video showing the hand-drawn version, and we're going to try and recreate it on GeoTrip. Okay, so we'll start this with our circle of the center, put the center right here in the middle. And I'll put the radius point up here on the top. And I'll rotate that by 45 degrees. Lucky for us, the rotation point is automatically set at 45 degrees. Oh. Where are we? There we are. There we go. Okay, rotate around the point. Keep rotating. I need 8 points. Okay, so now in the video they showed a number of techniques on drawing you have the large octagon, the medium octagon, and the small octagon. And the way we're going to do it is the same way that we've done the other, the pentagon and the hexagon. So we'll use our test points and measure them with the compass, and that way we get all the points, the roadmap for the points, but then we can hide the lines and the circles. So I'll start with my segment. Let's hide the circle first. Hide the circle and hide the center. And then, oh, what happened? All right. So segment. So I have my large octagon. Okay, and then we'll do our test point. Point on object. I'll make this rather close to C triple prime up here. And then we'll measure this with our compass. And then just repeat it for every node here. And then we need to mark the intersections. So we'll intersect wherever the circle intersects the octagon. We're going to mark those. And if I screw up and hit the point, I'll just hit the line segment. Where the line segment intersects the circle, we've marked that intersection. But if I'm not careful, I'll end up making 2 points, and I don't want that. Okay, so now we're going to connect those, and I'm going to use lines because I'll end up making my segments later. So I'll make lines that mirror the segments of the octagon, the walls of the octagon, but they're just a little bit smaller. And you can see as I'm doing this, I end up making another octagon, which is smaller than my first. Okay, and because everything is dynamic, I can move this, make it bigger, and that way I can mark my intersections. Where the lines cross, those become my intersections for my medium hexagon. Okay, now we want to try this. I'll try and make another test point on line C triple prime B, and hopefully that will help us to make our smallest octagon. And so I'm going to put it out here, and we'll measure it with the compass. And I'll put my circle on the node again. Now this is going to really start to get confusing if I'm not careful. So what I'll do in a moment is hide all the small circles. Got one more. Okay, so if I hide those smaller circles, hopefully things will be a little bit easier to see. Okay. We need to mark intersections. So I'm looking for where the large circle intersects the medium hexagon. Okay, so I want to mark my intersections like this. I'll put them in here on this part. Wherever a large circle intersects the hexagon line, the medium hexagon line, I'm going to mark that intersection. This one and this one. This one and this one. This one. This one. This one. Okay, I have more right here. So I think I have those going all the way around. Okay, so now I'm going to hide those circles, get those out of the way. And hopefully this starts to get a little bit easier to see. Okay. So I need to use my line tool again. Now I'm going to restrict this a little bit more. And the way I'll do that is I'm going to take each wall of the octagon and try and move it in. And if I look right here, you know what? Maybe if I look at the show hide. Let's watch this part. You know what? Let's do this. Let's turn that one off. Let's just turn these two on, or these four on, and see if that helps us. Okay, so I'll do it like this. I'm going to connect I1 down to E1, and then over here, I'm going to connect M1 down to P1. And going this way, I'm going to go K1 over to H1. And R1 over to T1. All right, so we made a little square here, but we need to look diagonally. And the way we have to do that, I think, is go O1 over to E1. Is that right? No, it has to be C. O1 over to S1. Okay. And L1 over to G1. All right, those are parallel. And also F1 over to, I think it's Q1, and then J1 over to N1. And lo and behold, I've made my smaller octagon. And again, being dynamic, I can adjust this as need be so that the intersection points get out of the way. And actually, it'll probably be easier if we hide the big circles. So let's hide those circles. We got a lot of lines crossing here. So I just want to make sure I'm marking the intersections in the right spot, because I need to mark my intersections for my smaller octagon here. So I go boom, 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 boom. Okay, those are my points there. So now we can hide all the lines. So let's hide those. I'll click on all the lines along the outside. Okay, so I think I have that all there. Let's draw our smaller octagon with the segment tool. Okay, now, if we examine the picture over on the right, this is the picture in the middle of the design. And what happens here is we come out from the base of the small octagon, go straight over, and then take a right turn that leads up to the wall. Let's go this way, right? We're coming out from the base, extending here, and then turning right and hitting up towards the octagon. All right, so if I do that, I'll come out from here, from D2, hit F1, and then turn right, and then that leads us up to the outer octagon. Okay, so let's repeat that for each wall, for each face of the octagon. Okay, so there's our twisted design. Now we need to color it, all right? So we'll color it with the polygon tool, and I'll click on all the nodes of each polygon. There's my first one. My second one. Third one. Fourth one. Don't want to do that. Here we go. Number 7. And this is number 8. Okay. Now, the colors we're going to pick, I'm going to do this because there's 8 of these, right? And so what I'll do in honor of the Warriors, because it's All-Star Weekend right now for the NBA, I'll honor the Warriors and go blue and gold for the main colors. And I'm going to have um, reducing, what's it called? Reducing opacity. And so we'll start out at full. And which blue do I want? I want kind of a royal blue. This is no. I think I'm going to go with that one. And then the opposite side, I will do yellow. Let's see. Let's say this yellow. Okay, so what I'm going to end up doing is one side will be blue, one side will be yellow, and I'll make the blues all fade and the yellows all fade. And so I'll go yellow, 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 and then that will fade. So it's going to go 100 opacity down to 80, down to 60, and then 40, and then, or maybe I'll do 175, 50, 25. That might be nice. All right. And all right, so this yellow and this one will be I'll pick all the colors first. Then the opacity I'm gonna have to do later. This one is which one? There we go. Okay. There we go. That's the same color. This is almost like a purple though. Maybe I do need to come up here. Yeah, so maybe I'll make it like this one. That'll be a little bit more blue. Okay, so the way we're going to attack the opacity is I'll click on this guy. And then we'll adjust it that way. All right. And 25. Okay. So 100. And then this is 75. And then 50. And our last one will be 25. Huh. So we'll see how that plays out. And our last part, we're going to hide all the points. In the medium ring. And finally, our inner ring. Okay. So we got them all done. It goes from light to dark. We have one side being blue, one side being yellow. And hopefully that means the Warriors are doing good. Um, we're going to sign it. And I'll put my signature right here in the middle. Did I type it? All right, this guy works right there in the middle. And I can take my save link and I'll call this Twisted Octagon. All right. So here's I can copy my share link, I can export the image, and then I'll attach that to my template, and I can turn that bad boy in. All right. Happy hunting. Have fun. Enjoy it. And we'll talk to you later. Bye bye.